Hey everybody, I'm back. Merry Christmas. I hope you all had a great Christmas, spent some good quality time with your family, ate some good meals, maybe got a good present, but mostly, hopefully you spent some good quality family time because that's what it's about, besides, of course, the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I do want to apologize for kind of going AWOL. I do feel like, I have a responsibility and a relationship with you all. And so I feel bad when I don't post videos, but I needed to take some time away. I needed to take a break. And if you're in the prepping community, you kind of know it can get a little overwhelming. You might be the same as me, where you kind of immerse yourself in all these YouTube videos, news, all this stuff going on. Of course, we want to stay up to date so we know what to prep for and how to prep, but it can be overwhelming at times. And being somebody who already has anxiety, it can not be good for you sometimes. So you got to take a break, take a breather, just refresh, lower your cortisol levels. Don't get too stressed out because stress and high cortisol from being stressed out can lower your immune system. And we all need to try to be as healthy as possible right now. With everything that's going on with all these respiratory viruses and whatnot. So at the end of this video, I'm going to post a prepper pantry haul that I did before Thanksgiving, and I saved it. I didn't post it because, I couldn't find the time and the energy to do it, but I'm going to post it anyway at the end of this video. And another reason to keep prepping. Have you guys been noticing the same thing that I have? It seems that everybody around me is getting sick, ill. I mean, like really ill, not just getting a cold. I have never seen anything like this before, and it's starting to worry me. I don't know if it's like in my old age, people around me are just starting to perish. More people are starting to get cancer, get sick, get all sorts of stuff, but I've noticed it exponentially in the last probably 6 months. And if you're noticing the same thing around you, please let me know. My mind is going to a place that is quite conspiratorial, and that's what worries me. Not where my mind is going, but what this might be happening because of. You might know what I'm referring to, but it just seems like in the last 6 months or so, I'm hearing stories, and not just stories. These are people that are close to me, people in my peripheral. Blood clots, heart problems, going from having no signs of cancer to cancer all over their body and dying. And as soon as they get a diagnosis of cancer, within weeks, they're perished. And it is really starting to scare me. There's 2 people that I know of, close people, got blood clots in their legs, had to have their toes amputated, which is a really... it's a horrible thing, I feel horrible for these people. And thankfully, a couple people that are close to our work group, we've been able to reach out to them and help them because they've been out of work for a while because of what's going on. They cannot work. Somebody went over and visited one of the ladies that I work with that had to have a medical procedure done because of a blood clot, and she didn't have anything in her pantry. And so we all got together, we got her some food. But guys, these are the real stories that I'm talking about. These are the reasons why we need to prep. Because you never know when either you or the head of your household might come down with something, might lose a job, might get laid off, might have some crazy health issue where you or both people in your household that are bringing in money might not be able to work. And the last thing you want to have to worry about is where you're going to get your next meal. You may not have close friends or coworkers or people that'll reach out to you and help you out. So have a stocked pantry. You don't want to have an empty belly when you're worrying about all the other things in life. At least that's one thing that you can rest assured is that you don't have an empty pantry. You don't have to worry where your next meal is coming from. So that's kind of just what I want to stress right now. There's all sorts of things going on in the world. I always want to remain optimistic and stay positive, but I just have a feeling that 2023 is not going to be like a glimmering, brand new, special year. It's probably going to be more of the same, and that's something that we kind of need to brace ourselves for. I don't think it's getting any better anytime quicker. So I just want to encourage you to mainly keep stocking your pantry a little bit at a time. The people that around me have had something happen to them, if they would have just put a couple cans of soup, a couple cans of vegetables, you know, a couple shelf-stable items, rice, pasta, that kind of thing, back every week, they might not be suffering so much and, you know, just sitting with 2 microwave dinners in their freezer and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the prepper pantry haul now. I haven't stopped, guys. I haven't stopped prepping. I just haven't been making the videos, and I do apologize. I intend to continue making videos, hopefully on a somewhat regular basis now. All right, guys, here's the haul, the pantry stock up for the last 2 grocery trips. Basically, I went shopping 2 weeks ago, and some of this stuff is from then, and some of it is from what I picked up today. I haven't been doing the haul videos on a weekly basis anymore. 1, because groceries are getting more expensive. 2, because my pantry is getting fuller and I'm not having to do it on a weekly basis to get to the level I want to be at, because I basically am there. But not all of these things are preps. Some of them I go through on a regular basis. Some of things are not necessarily shelf stable for very long, but still good to have on hand. So the taco shells, people have commented before, those don't last very long. They have oils in them. Yes, that's true. I don't intend on keeping them for 5 to 10 years, but we eat tacos on a weekly basis. They're quick and easy, and I know my son is going to eat them, so I want to have a good stockpile of them. These Hungry Jack potatoes, I've shown you them before. I get these. I had these for breakfast this morning, actually, and I get these quite a bit. They're delicious. Got more popcorn, because I had gotten down to 1 left in the pantry, 1 in the working pantry. And that's kind of how I like to do it. I have 1 in the working pantry, and then I like to have 2 in the, I guess you would call it the prepper pantry. I was getting low on mustard, so I grabbed some more. Mustard has an expiration date. I just got this, and it's good till 2023, October 2023. But it goes well beyond that, from experience, I will say. Got some thyme leaves. I just picked these up because that's one spice I actually didn't have in my pantry, and I like to have lots of spices. Grabbed a couple more things of rice-a-roni because I had used those. And as I use them from my pantry, I replace them with 1 or 2 more. More cornbread stuffing mix. This True Lemon stuff, crystallized lemon. So it's not like a lemonade or a juice mix or anything. It's just pure crystallized lemon. And I was in somebody's live stream the other day, and they had mentioned it, and I'd never seen it before. I don't remember who it was. It might have been one of you, actually, in somebody else's live stream. But it's just little packs that you can use to flavor water or tea, or anything that you might need, like lemon juice for a recipe. Just mix it up with water and you basically have lemon juice. And it had a 2024 Best Buy date, so kind of a cool thing to have in your pantry, I think. And I do love lemonade, so I'm always buying these Country Time lemonades. And then over here, just a bunch of canned goods. I got some more of the diced chilies. I got a couple cans of black olives. I did not have this in my pantry at all. More Sloppy Joe mix, more country gravy, or sausage gravy mix. This Libby's brand is the only one I really like in a can. I had tried the Great Value brand, and usually I don't mind, you know, knockoffs, but this is just so much better. And then I got some peeled whole tomatoes. Apparently this brand in particular is really good. I don't know if it's any better than any other canned tomatoes, but it's a product of Italy, so that's good, right? And then I got a can of seasoned collard greens, and I've never bought collard greens in a can before. Like, I honestly don't eat collard greens that often, but when people make them, I love them. But Margaret Holmes makes good stuff, so I thought I would try that in a recipe and make some black-eyed peas with collard greens and some ham. Try a new recipe out. And then I just got some peas and carrots. Walmart has stopped making these small cans of peas and carrots. Like, they just don't carry them anymore, which is kind of weird. I mean, usually they have everything that the other brands have, but they just don't make these anymore. Not in my Walmart, at least. And then I thought this was kind of cool. Jalapeno and bacon pinto beans. It sounds delicious. I love bacon and I love spicy, so I can't see how that could be bad. And then a couple more things of green beans and some more Spam. I'm going to keep on stocking up on Spam. I noticed, though, that they gave me a really bad dented can. So I went onto the Walmart app, which is kind of cool, because if you do the Walmart pickup, you can go onto the app and report that one of them was dented. They'll give you a full refund for it without even having to bring it back in. I don't see any like damage to the seal up here, and I don't see any openings on the seal there. So I will probably still open it and eat it, and of course smell it and make sure it seems good. But I'm not going to keep it on the shelf for long term. This is going to be one of the first cans I use, but I just can't see throwing it away. I hate wasting food. So I got 4 of the regular, 4 of the bacon. I tried the bacon luncheon meat or Spam for the first time the other day, and it's actually really good. So speaking of bacon, got some more, 3 pounds here. And then 2 things of turkey gravy mix. These are actually really good, and all you need to do is add water. I love things that only require water. And then these biscuit mixes, I just wanted to grab a couple that are, you know, easy, quick packs, pre-measured for you. This one requires milk. So if you're making this and you don't have fresh milk, you can always use a can of condensed milk and just cut it with half water. You can use powdered non-fat dry milk or the Gosner Farms boxed milk. And then I got 2 more pounds of spaghetti. I don't think you can go wrong with stocking up on lots and lots of pasta and beans. So I got 2 more pounds of beans. I have noticed, though, when I'm putting beans on my shopping list that there's hardly any selection anymore. And they don't have the larger bags. Unless you're talking about pinto beans. They have big bags of pinto beans. But all the other ones, you have to buy it in 1 pound quantities. Don't know why that is, but it is what it is. And then I got 4 things of the frozen orange juice, and I was down to like 2 in the freezer. I like to keep a bunch of these on hand, specifically though because I had read something about the 2022 to 2023 orange production or orange crop was expected to be about 32% lower than the year prior, and that's not even taking into account the damage from Hurricane Ian. So, you know that Florida grows a lot of oranges, and I can only imagine that the price of orange juice or the availability of orange juice and oranges in general is going to change in 2023. So, I don't know, just wanted to stock up on some orange juice. And then edamame. I know it's not really... It seems like a healthy snack, but it's not really good for you. Soy products are really not great for you, but my son likes to snack on these every once in a while, and I don't let him just eat them whenever he wants to. I will make him go like a few weeks in between eating a bag of it, just because I don't want him intaking so much soy product. Is that weird? I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. And then I did get some more paper plates and dog food. One of you had actually suggested that I stock up on the Pedigree because the price compared to like the Old Roy canned dog food, it's a little bit more, but a much higher quality product. And I like to stock up on canned dog food, dry dog food as well, but dry dog food I'll only have maybe 2 to 3 30-pound bags at a time, because it will go rancid over time, and the canned dog food will last a whole lot longer, just like your canned meats and canned goods. And I probably keep about 120 cans of dog food for Obi on hand. That's his little prepper pantry that I have. And then I got some more eggs, of course. So yeah, a lot of these things are just like your average grocery shopping, but a lot of these are going into the pantry just to continue to stock up. Oh, I forgot some things. Okay, so I got this insulated foam. It has a little spray nozzle on it, and you spray it into gaps and cracks and even like door seals and window seals. I really did get this for my preparation for like some kind of nuclear incident or chemical biological incident, so that I can seal things up. And why not just have it on hand? You spray it into the area gap or hole or whatever, and then it expands. It kind of like grows and fills in the area. So just wanted to have at least one on hand. Another can opener, and then this quercetin with bromelain. I don't know how to pronounce that second word, but I started taking this a couple years ago because it was really supposed to be a good immune booster, and I have found that it works amazing. I started out with this product here, which I got on Amazon, Quercetin Zinc. It has quercetin, stinging nettle root, vitamin C, and vitamin D3, which are all things that you need to boost your immune system to get through any kind of sickness or cold. And I swear by this stuff. This stuff works amazing. It's part of my routine when I start to feel sniffly or if people around me are getting sick. That got a little pricey, so I found this quercetin with bromelain, and I'm going to take zinc with it. So what quercetin does is when you take zinc, it helps push the zinc into your cells to make it actually more effective. So if you're taking zinc by itself, it doesn't have as much efficacy as it does when you take the quercetin with it. So with cold season coming up and everything, that's definitely something I suggest. Oh, I did get this on Amazon. And then I also take black elderberry and colloidal silver. This is not the brand that I normally take, but this is just one that I had handy sitting here. This is the 10 parts per million, but this stuff is amazing. Look into colloidal silver if you haven't. I know there's one of you who keeps commenting in the comment section, why don't you talk about silver? Why don't you talk about colloidal silver? Well, I do take it. I do take it. I love it. I swear by it. It is very good stuff. So stock up on all your immune system boosters, your cold medicine. I actually had some Theraflu cold stuff on my shopping list, and they had completely run out. Try going to the store right now and finding cold medicine. It's going to be very, very slim. That's why you want to have plenty of it on hand ahead of time, so you're not, needing it, and then you don't have it, and the shelves have been cleared because everybody else is sick. But yeah, that's about it. And you guys just keep stocking up. It is not time to stop or to get complacent. Just keep on stocking your pantry as much as you can afford. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.